Hey guys, it's Muchibi again, and welcome to video number 3 of learning Photoshop. And in this video I'm going to be teaching you about the move tool and the text tool. The move tool, I think it's one of the most important tools in Photoshop because you can't make a layer and not move it. It's like you can't open up a document while you're going to edit it and not use the pen tool, the move tool, sorry. And the text tool is pretty important. They are pretty the basic things you should learn first before digging into more. So I'm gonna create a new project here. Just come to new, to file, new. Just gonna leave it at HD and just name it. I'm just gonna name it test. No, just gonna name it text tool. Let me just click OK. Now my project is opened up, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new layer, the text layer. And another thing I want to show you is when you're using the text tool, you don't even need to create another layer, like come here and press new layer. You can just click and it will automatically create a new layer for you, and you can type whatever you want. Like this is the text tool. And after you make that, as you can see, I'm going on the move tool. It's right here. You can just press V. Sorry, when you do that, when you're typing, it doesn't work. You just press V and it will take you to the move tool. And the move tool is just as you hear, it just moves stuff around. That's all it does. And once it's selected, you can use the arrow buttons to move the layer you want to move. And if you missed the last video, I explained what layers are, so you should go back and watch it if you missed it, because you're not gonna understand what layers really are unless you've used Photoshop before. And if you have, I wouldn't really get why you would want to learn the move tool. You probably should know that already if you've used Photoshop. So now you can come and drag. Apart from using the arrow buttons, you can drag the layer or the element you want to move. And that's pretty much the move tool. That's all it does. As you can see, that's all it does. So you can do layer or group. You can move groups, layers, all that thing. We shall get into groups later. Once we get to make very many components and layers, we will have to group them. That's when I'll show you how to use groups. So now when we get back to the text tool, here it's what properties. As you can see, the first property here, let us go to this one, the fonts. The first property is the fonts. I like the Helvetica. I like the Helvetica fonts, like they are my favorite fonts now. So you can change the fonts. You just select the text. You can just drag and select as usual, or you can click 3 times or 2. All of those work. And just come to the fonts, just click and get a drop down, and you can select any font you want. That one as well, and that looks kind of cool as well. You can have these. You can, let me go to, like, but there are some fonts that have some extra properties, like the Helvetica. You can choose from regular to light. You can choose thin, italic, light italic, all of those. But I like the light. Oh, I like the thin more. I like the thin more. And here is where you actually choose the size in pixels. You're gonna be working in pixels a lot, and you'll get to learn them. You can choose from this drop down, like 24, it decreases, 70. You can just move from 8 pixels to 7. These are presets, but you can type your own, like 1 pixel. Wait, probably wrote that wrong. You can do like 1 pixel, it works as well. Or you can go for, let's do 500, and 500 works as well. let's go for 200. It's reasonable enough. As you can see, get your move tool, I'm moving it right here. And apart from changing the size, you can change the blending mode from crisp, strong, smooth, but let's leave that for now. And there is this, the way the text is arranged, but this is mostly necessary when you've wrote like plenty of text. You want it to start in the middle, to start from the left, or to start from the right. But let me just drag mine because I want to do it my way. And now here's the color, changing the color of the text. As you can see, it's red, and it's not pretty. It's not that you have to change the entire text. You can choose. Let me first make it smaller so that you can see what's going on here. Make it 100. This is good enough now. And you can select a part, like let me change this to yellow. Yeah, that strong color. And you can change only that to yellow, but it's not visible. Let me first get it. You can change it to any color you want. I think that's the basics of the text tool, and other features you can explore. You can write vertical, horizontal type text, mask text. You can explore all of these on your own, cause if I decide to explain each one of these, we shall make this video very long. And if you like me to make tutorials for this, I can also do it as well, but I just want to show you the basics of Photoshop so that you get comfortable using the software. I don't want to make you an expert in a day. No, I just want you to get used to, so you can explore. And if what I'm giving you is not enough, you can always leave a comment down below, and I'll improve and I'll do anything you want, guys, because I very much want you to learn this software because it's great. It's very great. So I think this will be it, guys. The move tool is just simply moves the layers, and it's the very important tool in Photoshop. Very important, because you can't make a layer and not move it. It's like technically impossible. And thanks you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video when you're learning about more tools. Like the video, subscribe,